Good morning, students. Today we will discuss linear equation in two variables, class 9th. You have studied about the algebraic equation. So first, what is an algebraic equation? An algebraic equation is an equality involving variables. It says that the value of the expression on one side of the equality sign is equal to the value of the expression on the other side. If we consider this example, 2x plus 3 is equals to 7. So here 2x plus 3 is your one side and it represents the left hand side of the equation, and here this 7 represents the right hand side of the equation. The value of the variable which satisfies both the sides of the equation is called the solution of the equation. So if we consider the simple equation x plus 2 is equals to 6, and here if we put x is equals to 4, then the left hand side, that is x plus 2, after solving it gives 6, and the right hand side of this equation is also 6. So we observe that for this particular value x is equals to 4, the left hand side and right hand side of this equation are equal. Hence we can say this x is equals to 4 is the solution of this equation. Can we get any value of x other than this 4 such that it satisfies this equation? The answer will be no. Now linear equation in one variable. Before discussing about this linear equation in one variable, I would like to discuss about the linear polynomial. In class 9th, you have studied about the linear polynomial, that is the polynomials whose degree is 1. So if we equate the linear polynomial to 0, that is the linear equation, that will become a linear equation. So an equation of the form ax plus b is equals to 0, this type of equation is called linear equation in one variable, because as we can see here in this equation, the equation contains only one variable. Where a, b are real numbers and a not equal to 0 is called a linear equation in one variable. This particular case a not equal to 0, because if a is equals to 0 here, then b is equals to 0. It means the equation will not be in the standard form of in one variable. Now if we consider few examples, 2x plus 3 is equals to 0 and 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. In these examples, both the equation contains only one variable, as the first one contains only one variable x and the second equation contains one variable y. So these are the examples of the linear equation in one variable. Hence, any real value of the variable which, when substituted in an equation, makes its both sides equal is called a solution of the equation. Thus, a real number k is a solution of the equation ax plus b is equals to 0 if and only if k is equals to minus b upon a. Or we can say that this minus b upon a is a unique solution of this equation ax plus b is equals to 0. If we consider this example 2x plus 3 is equals to 0 and we take the value x is equals to minus 3 by 2. Now start putting this value in place of x. So 2 into minus 3 by 2 plus 3 is equals to 0. And when you solve this left hand side, then you will get 0 here. Right hand side is also 0. It means left hand side is equals to right hand side. So what does it implies? It implies that this minus 3 by 2 is a root of the equation, or we can say this minus 3 by 2 is a solution of the equation. The root minus 3 by 2 of the equation 2x plus 3 is equals to 0 can be represented on the number line as under. If we draw this number line, and if we want to mark this point minus 3 by 2 on the number line, obviously we can see this minus 3 by 2 lies between minus 1 and minus 2. So we have observed that the unique solution of this equation can be represented on the number line. Every linear equation in one variable has one and only one solution, that is a unique solution. Now come to the topic linear equation in two variables. An equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers and a and b are not both 0, is called a linear equation in two variables x and y. Here in this equation we can see the two variables are x and y. So this is the standard form of the linear equation in two variables. This a is called the coefficient of x. Here b is called the coefficient of y and c is called the constant term. Now see the condition, a and b are not both 0. We will discuss these conditions later on. For example, if we consider few examples of the type of linear equation in two variables like 2x plus 3y minus 2 is equals to 0. The other one is 5p minus 6q equals to 1. In both the equations we can see the equation contains two variables and the degree of the variables is 1. Hence we can say these are of the linear equation in two variables. Now any linear equation in one variable can be expressed as linear equation in two variables. So this is a particular case, it should comes in your mind कि whether we can express this linear equation in one variable into two variables and how can we represent this. So if we consider this example 2x plus 3 is equals to 0. Here this equation is in terms of one variable, that is x. Now we want to represent this equation in two variables. Two variable means we should have x or y. We can have other than y also, but in general we are taking x and y as the two variables. So here the variable y is missing. So if we want to express this equation in two variables, we will write this missing variable as here like this 0 into y, because ultimately 0 into y is 0. So there will be no change in the required equation. The equation, your equation will be as it is. So in this way, this one variable equation can be expressed in two variables. In the other case, 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. Here, if we want to express this equation in two variables, first we observe that which variable is missing here. In this expression, equation, the variable x is missing. It means if we want to express this equation in two variables, so we will multiply this 0 with the variable x. Here also, after calculation, the 0x is your 0. So again there will be no change in this equation 3y minus 5 is equals to 0. Yes, these are the conditions which we were discussing about. The standard form of the linear equation is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Now what happened? Why we are writing a and b both are not equal to 0? If a is equals to 0 and b is not equals to 0, then what changes we will observe in the equation? The equation reduces to by plus c is equals to 0. That is the linear equation in one variable y only. Okay. Now second, if we write a is equals to 0, a is not equals to 0 and b is equals to 0, then again the equation in two variables reduces to ax plus c is equals to 0. That is in linear equation in one variable x only. And what happen if a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 0? If both are equals to 0, then equation reduces to c is equals to 0. That is not possible. See here, this is your equation given. You transfer this term towards left hand side, then the equation will be in a standard form. Now you will say the coefficient of x is here 2, the coefficient of y is here 3 and the constant term is minus 5. The most important thing is whenever you are taking the coefficients of x, y and constant term, they are always taken with their sign. If the sign is here negative, then the constant term will be minus 5. If we consider the equation 3x plus 2y is equals to 12 And if we substitute x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3 here, then after solving, the left hand side of this equation will be 12. The right hand side of this equation is already 12. It means the left hand side is equals to right hand side. And we have discussed in the earlier slide that if any value satisfies the equation, that will become the solution. So here this pair of solution, that is x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3, after putting it satisfies the equation. Hence we can say this x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3 is a solution of the equation. Now the solution of the linear equation in two variables will be written as the ordered pair 2, 3, which represent a point on the Cartesian plane. Again, if we substitute 3, 2, then after solving the left hand side of this equation, this will be equals to 13. Therefore, left hand side is not equal to right hand side, because the left hand side after solving is 13, but the right hand side of the equation is 12. So for this particular point 3, 2, the left hand side is not equals to the right hand side. Hence, this point 3, 2 is not the solution of the equation. Similarly, it is easy to check 4, 0 is the solution, but 0, 4 is not the solution of this equation. Why? Because if we substitute 4, 0 in the equation, this point will satisfy the equation, while 0, 4, when we put in the equation, this point will not satisfy the equation. So we can find many more solutions of the equation 3x plus 2y is equals to 12, because you can give any real number to this variable x and you will have the corresponding value of y. So for every value of x, there exists a corresponding value of y. Hence we can say there are infinite ordered pair which satisfy this equation. Hence there are infinite number of solutions for the linear equation in two variables. So in general, x is equals to m and y is equals to n is a solution of this equation ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 if am plus bn plus c is equals to 0. Means after putting x is equals to m and y is equals to n in place of x and y in the equation, it will be equals to 0. Any pair of values of x and y which satisfy equation is called its solution. A linear equation in two variables has infinite many solutions. Now we will discuss about the graph of linear equation in two variables. So before discussing about the graph, you must be clear about the solutions of the equation, how to find the solutions of the linear equation in two variables. And to draw the graph of linear equation in two variables, we generally find three solutions of the equation, because if we find two solutions of the equation and these two solutions represents point on the Cartesian plane, and if whenever we join any 2 points in the Cartesian plane, we always have a straight line. So this third point check the correctness of the graph. A linear equation in two variables represented geometrically by a line. Every point on the line satisfies the equation of the line, and every solution of the equation is a point on the line. Again read this: every point on the line satisfies the equation of the line. This means there are infinite points on the line. Every point which lies on the line is a solution of the equation, and every solution of the equation is a point on the line. And if we find 10 solutions, 15 solutions, and if we want to plot these solutions on the line, they must lie on the line. And if they are lying on the line, this shows that all these are the solutions of the linear equation in two variables. Consider this graph. Graph of linear equation y is equals to 2x. Here, if we put x is equals to 1, the value of y is 2. So the ordered pair is 1, 2. If we plot this point on the graph, it will be like this. It means this point 1, 2 represents the solution of this equation. Similarly, if we take this point 3, 6, is this point 3, 6 represents the solution of this equation? The answer is yes, because this point lying on the line. If we take this point here, so this point represents 6, 2. If we take a point 6, 2 on this plane and I ask you a question, that this point 6, 2 is the solution of this equation, your answer will be no. Why? Because this point is not lying on this line. Again, consider this equation x plus 2y is equals to 6. If we want to draw the graph of this equation, first we find these solutions, then mark these points on the Cartesian plane. Okay, we can see the graph, this graph or this line intersects the x-axis and y-axis at these 2 points. So here a question arises, at what point the line or the graph of this equation cuts the x-axis. So if the line or the graph of this equation cuts the x-axis, means that point lies on x-axis, and any point lies on x-axis means the coordinates are x, 0. So to find the point where the graph of this equation cuts the x-axis, we will put y is equals to 0 in the equation, then x is equals to 6. So this point will be 6, 0. Similarly, if we want to find the point on the y-axis where the graph cuts the y-axis. So if the point lies on the y-axis, the coordinates are 0, y, means x is equals to 0. So in this equation, we will put x is equals to 0. And when we put x is equals to 0, the corresponding value of y is equals to 3 here. So this point represents 0, 3. Now consider the equation x plus 2 is equals to 0. If this equation is treated as linear equation in one variable, then it has a unique solution x is equals to minus 2. We have discussed this point. If this equation is treated as linear equation in two variables, then it is represented by a line on the graph. For this, first we have to find solutions of the equation. Now we are going to plot, or we are going to draw the graph of this equation x plus 2 is equals to 0, which is given in one variable. But we know if we have to draw the graph of this equation, it means x-axis and y-axis means Cartesian plane. It means we need x and y both the variables. So first we write this equation in a standard form. So it will be x plus 0y plus 2 is equals to 0. Then we will write the expression of x. So x is equals to minus 2 minus 0y. Now here in this equation, give the values of this variable y according to your choice. Give any value. So for every value of this y, we always have x is equals to minus 2. You can see if we put y is equals to 1, 0 into 1, 0. So x is equals to minus 2. If we put y is equals to 5 here, again 0 into 5, 0. So ultimately x is equals to minus 2. So we can observe from these 3 points, in all the 3 points the x coordinate is same, but the y coordinate keep on changing. So this is the graph of this equation x plus 2 is equals to 0. Here this point, if we mark this point, it will be minus 2, 1. If we mark this point, it will be minus 2, 2. This point is minus 2, 3. So throughout this line, the x coordinate will be same, that is minus 2. But throughout this line, the y coordinate keep on changing. Similarly, if we see the graph of this type of equation, that is also the equation in one variable. But first we write this equation in two variables, then we will draw this graph. When we draw the graph of this equation, we will observe this line, and this line is parallel to what? X-axis. In this graph, this line is parallel to y-axis. So what we have observed, if the equation is given like this, x plus 2 is equals to 0, means the equation is given in one variable x, then the graph of these type of equation will be parallel to y-axis. But if the equation is given in variable y, means the linear equation in one variable y, then the graph is parallel to x-axis. Equation of x-axis is y is equals to 0, and equation of y-axis is x is equals to 0. You have studied in coordinate geometry also. Equation of line parallel to axis. So in general, equation of a line parallel to y-axis is x is equals to a, that is we have discussed x plus 2 is equals to 0. Similarly, equation of a line parallel to x-axis is y is equals to 0. We have discussed in the previous slide y minus 3 is equals to 0. And an equation of the type y is equals to mx represents a line passing through origin. Through this graph also you can observe this y is equals to 2x or y minus 2x, or we can write this equation as minus 2x plus y is equals to 0 or here, and here c is equals to 0. It means the graph of this equation or the line of this equation will pass through origin, and it is passing through the origin, because if we put x is equals to 0 here, then y is equals to 0.